soldiers and temple officers, carrying lanterns, torches, and at the moment of arrest, the
We worden
disciples
meegenomen.
fled, as it had been foretold. The shepherd would be struck, and the sheep scattered.
Door de soldaten.
Yet Peter and another disciple followed at a distance.
So, where are we going now?
Take him to Annas. I've got my payment to collect.
Ours too?
Annas
didn't follow
en
you for
Caiaphas.
Better sort it out with the priests. Everyone was supposed to come back with both ears.
Whatever's between me and them is none of your business, Judean. But the one back there doesn't look cheap.
They're paying as if he were an ordinary slave.
I thought they'd value him higher.
I didn't expect it to look like this. That as if he were waiting.
He's always waiting, always knowing, always seeing. And because of that, this has to end.
I saw him heal the man who came for him.
You saw it, and you're still dragging him along. We have to go.
We're going. I'm just asking, why?
Why? Because it has to be done. I thought he'd finally do what everyone who sways a crowd promises to do. And now he has to face the consequences.
That isn't an answer.
It's the only one I have.
But why did you hand him over? He looks like he's already forgiven you before anything's even begun.
It's politics. You don't have to understand.
You hide
Politiek.
behind politics the same way you hide behind, I have to. I don't think you fully know what you've done.
Faster. There's no time.
It was night, deep night, after the supper during the Passover feast. Jerusalem was crowded with pilgrims, and in many houses, prayers and remembrance of the Exodus still lingered in the air. From the Garden of Gethsemane, near the Mount of Olives, Jesus of Nazareth was led away, bound.
Bound. Vastgebonden.
The city is full of people. It's always like this at Passover.
That's why we take the side streets. If someone recognizes him, there'll be chaos.
Is that him? The one who taught in the temple?
The very same. A Galilean. Everyone talks about him.
Some say he's a prophet.
And others, the Messiah.
That's why he can't walk freely.
Het is een lange wandeling. Annas en Caiaphas, de Farizeeën, de Hogepriesters.
This man you are leading, is that Jesus?
Step aside and stay out of our business, or we'll take you along the same way.
Jesus was taken first to Annas, the former high priest and father-in-law of Caiaphas, whose influence among the priests remained strong. The courtyard of the high priest's house was lit, servants and guards gathered in the night air. And so the first questioning began, only the beginning of that long night.
We have brought Jesus of Nazareth.
Bring this man closer. Let him stand before me.
At your command.
So you are the one the people speak of. I ask you about your disciples and about your teaching.
Yet crowds followed him. He spoke words that moved ordinary people.
Then speak here. Say what you taught.
That is evading the answer. Is this how you answer the high priest?
Enough!
He does not answer as a guilty man.
No decision will be made here. His case is too serious. Bind him and send him to Caiaphas.
Did you hear the high
Worden weer
priest?
meegenomen.
Let's move. To Caiaphas, quickly, before anyone notices.
Omdat we toch bij Annas niet de antwoorden krijgen die we zoeken. Moeten we door naar Caiaphas. Of niet de antwoorden geven die hij zoekt vooral.
Who goes there at this hour? Why in such haste?
It is Jesus of Nazareth, brought from high priest.
Much has been said of his teaching. Did he truly draw such a crowd? From Annas, Jesus was sent, still bound, to Caiaphas, where the chief priests and elders were assembling. Inside, they sought testimony and questioned him. Outside, in the courtyard, Peter stood among the servants and guards, warming himself by the fire, while the night pressed on toward the cockcrow.
Stand before the council, Jesus of Nazareth. We have heard many things spoken about you. You teach openly among the people. You speak in synagogues and in the temple. Tell us plainly, what do you teach?
Bring witnesses who can speak against him.
We heard him say he would destroy the temple.
No, he said he would rebuild it in 3 days.
Did he really say such things? Incredible that the crowd listened.
Their testimony does not agree.
Is it true that he speaks so openly about his authority? Do you have other witnesses?
We heard him teach in the synagogues and the temple. Many believed in him.
We must know if he claims to be God. We cannot let this go unchecked.
I swear before God we will now hear the truth. Are you the Messiah, the Son of God? Blasphemy! Why do we still need witnesses?
You all heard his words. He places himself beside the Most High.
You have heard it yourselves. He has spoken against heaven.
By our law, he deserves death, but we have no authority to carry it out.
Take him away. At dawn, bring him to the governor.
To Pontius Pilate. Keep him bound.
Wait. I reckon.
Let him be punished!
I saw you with the one seized.
You are
Let
with
him
this
suffer
Jesus
for
of
his
Nazareth,
lies.
aren't you?
Dan word ik gesteenigd.
I do not know this man. Surely you were with him in the
Get
garden.
out of our town!
Isn't he your master?
No, I was not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, now I recognize him too. You were with the seized one. Tell the truth.
I do not know this man. Throw at him!
Petrus verloochent ons. Hè. Voor de haan kraait. 3 keer.
Then the Jewish leaders took Jesus from Caiaphas to the palace of the Roman governor. By now it was early morning, and to avoid ceremonial uncleanness, they did not enter the palace, because they wanted to be able to eat the Passover.
Then the whole assembly rose and led him off to Pilate. And they began to accuse him, saying, "We have found this man subverting our nation. He opposes payment of taxes to Caesar and claims to be Messiah, a king." So Pilate asked Jesus, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "You have said so," Jesus replied. Then Pilate announced to the chief priests and the crowd, "You brought me this man as one who is inciting the people to rebellion. I have examined him in your presence and have found no basis for your charges against him. Neither has Herod, for he sent him back to us. As you can see, he has done nothing to deserve death. Therefore I will punish him and then release him."
Now it was the governor's custom at the festival to release a prisoner chosen by the crowd. At that time they had a well-known prisoner whose name was Jesus Barabbas. So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, "Which one do you want me to release to you, Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah?" For he knew it was out of self-interest that they had handed Jesus over to him. "Don't have anything to do with that innocent man, for I have suffered a great deal today in a dream because of him." But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and to have Jesus executed. "Which of the two do you want me to release to you?" asked the governor. "Barabbas," they answered. "What shall I do then with Jesus who is called the Messiah?" Pilate asked. Then they answered, "Crucify him." "Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. "I am innocent of this man's blood," he said. "It is your responsibility." All the people answered, "His blood is on us and on our children." Then he released Barabbas to them. Then Pilate took Jesus and had him flogged. The soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They clothed him in a purple robe and went up to him again and again, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they slapped him in the face. Once more Pilate came out and said to the Jews gathered there, "Look, I am bringing him out to you to let you know that I find no basis for a charge against him." When Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe, Pilate said to them, "Here is the man!" As soon as the chief priests and their officials saw him, they shouted, "Crucify! Crucify!" But Pilate answered, "You take him and crucify him." The Jewish leaders insisted, "We have a law, and according to that law he must die because he claimed to be the Son of God." When Pilate heard this, he was even more afraid, and he went back inside the palace. He asked Jesus, "Where do you come from?" But Jesus gave him no answer. "Do you refuse to speak to me?" Pilate said. "Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you?" Jesus answered, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. Therefore, the one who handed me over to you is guilty of a greater sin." From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free, but the Jewish leaders kept shouting, "If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar." When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the Stone Pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about noon. Pilate said to the Jews, "Here is your king." But they shouted, "Take him away, crucify him." "Shall I crucify your king?" Pilate asked. "We have no king but Caesar," the chief priests answered.
Bring the cross and put it on him.
Heavy? Good. We got a long road ahead, but a son of God can manage, right? You two, get him moving, and let's get it over with. Rest of you, keep the crowd under control.
En dan gaan wij nu gekruisigd worden in de volgende video.